Hey guys, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the frequently asked questions that we get asked about our platform, some of the bonuses that we offer, our workshops, and what to do for specific situations that may occur. For questions that don't have a quick response, we will link you to the documents detailing the steps involved in answering those questions. For other questions that we don't cover in this video, you may search Freshdesk or our official Facebook group for your question, and if it hasn't been answered, then you may send us a ticket via Freshdesk. Email us at support@gogokid.com or ask the question in the official Facebook group and we'll get back to you with the answer. Alright guys, let's get started. So we're going to start things off by talking about some mentor class issues. Our first question is, how do I sign up for the mentor class? Well, for your training class with one of our mentors, you will first need to open up some available slots using your scheduler. The exact date won't be guaranteed. We will try to match one of our mentors with one of your available slots soon after you start working with us. It's entirely possible that you have a real student before your mentor class, especially if you open up your peak time slots, that is 7 to 9 p.m. Beijing time. In order to easier facilitate bookings between our mentors and our teachers, we ask that you leave the time slots during the following times open for bookings: 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Beijing time and 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Beijing time. Our next question is, what should I do to prepare for a mentor class? Well, in order to prepare for your mentor class, you may first try reviewing the trial lesson content. You may do this via the View Lesson Content button in the Upcoming Classes section, or alternatively, you may find the lesson content for all trial classes on Freshdesk. It is also advisable that you take a look at the abundant amount of information on Freshdesk regarding all the different topics, checking out our official Facebook group for what other teachers may be doing, and checking out YouTube for any demo classes that teachers may have uploaded to give you an idea of how you can approach your trial lesson. It also wouldn't hurt to check out some of the workshops while you're still waiting for classes to start. So now we're going to take a look at some classroom specific issues. Our first question is, what should I do if the student is late for the class? Well, it is recommended that you stay in the classroom and wait. You may cover your camera until such time that the student does show up in the classroom, so you're not just frozen for the entire time. For trial classes, you should wait 15 minutes before messaging the IT support team and letting them know that the student hasn't arrived. You may then leave the classroom. For a core class, it's recommended that you stay for the entire duration of the class as you are still being paid 100% for that class. And in either the trial class or the core class, if the student does show up late, then we recommend that you teach the class till the 28-minute mark and then finish the class as per usual by clicking on the Finish Class button. The second question is, what should I do if the student disconnects during the class? Well, you should wait for the student to reconnect. Do not leave the classroom unless you are told by IT support to do so. If the student doesn't come back, just wait it out until the class finish time and finish the class as per usual by clicking on the Finish Class button. This will help you to avoid any unnecessary teacher IT or teacher no-show status finish times if the student does come back and you have left the classroom. Question 3. What should I do if I have a class that was incorrectly labeled by the system? Well, we recommend that you take a screenshot of you being in the classroom, especially if the student hasn't shown up. Then, if such a situation has occurred, you may send in a support ticket explaining the situation and attaching the screenshot as proof. In such situations, we will look at the class video to see if you were in the classroom and stayed for the appropriate amount of time. However, the recordings are recorded from the student side, and if the student is having some technical difficulties, this may be reflected in the recordings. This is why we urge teachers to take screenshots in such situations. Remember to have the class ID and the system time visible in the screenshot. Do not just screenshot a part of the screen. If we find the teacher was in the classroom during the class, then we will restore the credit score and payment loss associated with that class. It should be noted that we are not able to change the system finish status after a 24-hour period of the class finishing. Question 4. What should I do if I can't connect to the classroom? Well, there are a few things that you can try if this kind of issue occurs. 1. Try resetting your router and make sure that you are connected via Ethernet, as Wi-Fi connections aren't always reliable. 2. Try clearing your cookies and trying the website again. If that doesn't work, you may try another browser and see if you find any success with that. 3. Make sure there isn't any antivirus software or other network altering software that may be interfering with your internet connection. It may be the case that some software you are using is incorrectly flagging and preventing you from accessing the website. 4. If that doesn't work, you can try to flush your DNS resolver. You can Google how to do this on your particular operating system. A DNS resolver is basically a system that converts the web URL into something the computer can understand. 5. You can try setting your DNS server to 8.8.8.8 or 8.8.4.4. These DNS servers tend to be more reliable than what your ISP may be using. Again, you can Google how to do this on your particular machine. And our last classroom-related question is, what should I do if I have IT issues during the class? Well, if you have IT issues during the class, then you may try contacting our IT support via the use of the IT support button in the classroom. You just select the issue that you're having and IT support will be with you as soon as they can. This particular button is only available in the new classroom. However, you can still reach out to our IT support in the old classroom by typing IT : followed by your particular query. You may also now, as a new feature, contact the IT support team outside of the classroom. 5 minutes before the class will begin, if you look in your upcoming classes section, you will notice that the View Lesson Content button will change to an IT support button. So if you cannot connect to the classroom or you are in the old classroom, then you may contact the IT support team via the use of this button. If you don't receive any response from our IT support team, then it may be the case that the IT support workers are busy handling other requests. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at some payment-related issues. Our first question is, when is payday? Well, teacher payments are made on or before the 15th of each month. Some months may be on the 15th, some months may be a few days before the 15th. It really depends on when the financial review process for the payments has been completed for that month. To confirm, the payment that is paid on the 15th of the month is for the previous month. That is from the first day of the previous month to the last. Our second question is, I've received my paycheck, but my bonus is missing. What's going on? Well, normally bonuses are paid out after their bonus period. Let's say the bonus period is 30 days. Then you will be paid alongside that particular month's payment after the 30-day period. Our next question is, I haven't received my paycheck. What should I do? Well, first things first, don't panic. You may send us a support ticket via Freshdesk or email us at support@gogokid.com with the details of your issue. If you haven't received your payment, then it's possible a payment failure has occurred. Sometimes when people provide us with incorrect banking details or when payments are made with PayPal, the payments will be rejected or fail during their transmission. It should be noted that this is much less likely to occur with PayPal. When we get a chance to get to the ticket, we will first check the status of your particular payment. If a payment issue has occurred, we will let you know. In the cases of transfer failures, we must wait for the rejection confirmation letter from either PayPal or the bank before we can remake the payment. When we receive the rejection letter, then we can proceed with remaking the payment. We have established a secondary payment date on or before the 25th of each month to help ease the waiting time in such situations. If we receive your rejection letter before we process our secondary payment list for financial review, this will occur a few days before the 25th, then your payment will be added to this list. In rare cases where the intermediary bank is being rather slow with a rejection letter, we'll try to get in touch with the intermediary bank involved and we'll have to add your payment alongside the next applicable payment date, which is likely to be the following month on or before the 15th. Of course, to minimize the chance of such an issue occurring, we recommend using PayPal as a payment method of choice. Our next question is in regards to the workshops, namely, how do you attend the workshops? Well, you should first check out the Freshdesk article detailing the current workshop prizes and the schedule for the workshops. Once you have a workshop in mind that you are interested in joining, then click on the Zoom link for that workshop when the workshop is about to begin. Each workshop will have an associated quiz that needs to be completed. Complete that quiz within 24 hours to earn a workshop reward credit for the workshop you have just attended. The quizzes may be attempted multiple times, so don't worry if you fail to pass the first time. Once you earn enough workshop reward credits for a particular prize, you may claim the prize by submitting a ticket to Freshdesk with the tag Workshop Award, detailing the prize you wish to claim. Some prizes may have limited availability, so please keep this in mind. We will let you know if we run out of a particular prize. It should also be noted that the prizes and workshop topics will change from time to time, so keep an eye out for any updates that may be posted. The last question is in regards to referrals. Namely, how do you refer teachers to GoGoKid and how can you keep track of those referrals? In your teacher portal, you'll find a Refer Now button placed next to your teacher icon and name at the top of the page. Click on this button to see your referral link and referral code. If you wish to refer a teacher and earn some referral rewards, then have a prospective teacher join by either clicking your referral link or by using your referral code when signing up. You may track the status of your referrals via the referral tracking system. You may find this by clicking on the small arrow to the right of your teacher name at the top of the page, then clicking on Referral Tracking System. Please keep in mind that if the referral doesn't use your referral code or sign up with your referral link, then they won't appear in your referral tracking system and there will be no associated referral bonus. We hope that you found this video useful. If there are any other questions or queries that you have outside the ones we've mentioned in this video, please don't hesitate to check out Freshdesk or our official Facebook group for answers. If you haven't found an answer to your query, then send us a ticket via Freshdesk or send us an email at support@gogokid.com and we will try to help you resolve your issue. That's all for this video. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.